What's up, everybody? Justin here once again to do another countdown video, second countdown video of the day, of the night. Well, it's nighttime, so of the night. But maybe you're watching this in the morning or the day, whatever. Hope you enjoy it. This is my top 5 matches, countdown, top 5 matches of 1987. I did a top 5 matches of 1990. Check it out. It's in my countdown playlist of 1990. I'm going to now start with 87, then do 88, then do 89. And then I'll do 91, 92 every year up till 2016. Some of the countdowns of top 5 matches for certain years, some of them might be a top 10 or a top 15 because more than 5 matches were good in certain years. And man, is it cold out. That's why I put this hat on. Pretty damn cold outside. I'm inside, but it's still a little bit chilly. Anyways, it's damn cold outside. I remember that song, that oldie song. I forget who sings it. But, baby, it's cold outside. I don't remember every lyric, but it starts with "Baby, it's cold outside," or "On a cloudy day," or something like that. I can't remember the name of the person that sings that song, but it's a classic. It's an oldie song. That's a damn good song, whoever wrote it. So, top 5 matches, 1987. Why 1987? Because that's a year I became a wrestling fan and started watching. At 3 years old, I started watching. So, my number 5. These matches are just from the NWA and WWF. I didn't watch AWA in 87. I've seen some matches from the AWA in 87, but not that many. Kurt Hennig and Nick Bockwinkel had a great match in 86 and 87, I believe, but they had a great match for the AWA World title. But that didn't make this top 5. Matches of 1987. Number 5 is from the NWA. Midnight Express versus Rock and Roll Express in a, I believe, title versus title match. I think Midnight Express was the World Tag Team Champions. Rock and Roll Express was the U.S. Tag Champs. So it was Tag Team Champions versus World Tag Team Champs versus U.S. Tag Team Champs. And it was at Great American Bash 1987. They need to put that on the network. I would like to watch it on the network. I actually own it on DVD. So, and it was, of course, a double ring at Great American Bash 87. It was a double ring because 2 rings next to each other because they had War Games in Atlanta at Bash 87. So it was a double ring. Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express were in the first ring, I believe. And it was a damn good tag team match, but I believe it ended in a DQ. So no titles changed hands. But it was a damn good match. From Great American Bash 87, Midnight Express versus Rock and Roll Express. It's not on the network, but maybe you can look it up on YouTube and find it. It's a pretty damn good tag match. Number 4 match of 1987. Number 4 is Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3. Wasn't the best match. It wasn't a classic wrestling match. It wasn't technical wrestling, but who cares? It was a match of the year. One of the matches of 1987 definitely was Hogan versus Andre. It put all those damn people, it made them all want to go to WrestleMania 3 and fill up the Pontiac Silverdome. It made all those people want to come. What made them want to come? Hogan versus Andre. Everybody wanted to see it. I'm sure it broke records in attendance and money at the gate. I'm sure WWF made a lot of money from WrestleMania 3. And then when it went on videotape, I'm sure it made even more money for WWF. So Hogan Andre at WrestleMania 3, where the impossible was done. Hulk Hogan actually picked up Andre the Giant, who looked like he was 550 pounds. Hogan picks him up and body slams Andre. He tears a whole bunch of muscles in his arms. And might even tore some muscles in his legs from lifting Andre. Tore back muscles and stuff like that. It was insane that Hogan got Andre above his head and slammed him. That was just, I still can't believe it happened, but it did. So Hogan did the impossible. Hulkamania was running wild. Hogan did the impossible. He slammed the Giant, and then he defeated the Giant by dropping the big leg drop, his finisher. And then Andre might have been 600 pounds. Who the hell knows? He was huge. He was really out of shape, really overweight, and his back was giving him a lot of problems. Vince went over to France to try to talk Andre into doing this match, and basically probably begged him and got on his knees and begged him, please, Andre, please do this one match. Please do this one match for me. And he agreed, and I'm glad he agreed. Hogan, I heard this story from Hogan in some interview. He said Andre actually told him in the ring at WrestleMania 3, Andre said, slam me. That'd be pretty damn intimidating. I mean, having a Giant tell you, pick me up and slam me, first thing I would think is, I can't freaking pick you up. I don't know how I'm going to pick you up. I can't slam you. That's what I would think. And then, but somehow, I guess the adrenaline Hogan was feeling, I'm sure the guy had a ton of adrenaline in his body from the crowd. I mean, the crowd was going insane, and somehow Hogan picked up Andre after Andre told him to slam me. He said, slam me. And that was no doubt Andre passing the torch, no doubt about that. Because before Andre lost to Hogan, he never lost to anybody. For 15 years, he was undefeated. My number 3 match of 1987. My number 3 is a Survivor Series 87 main event. It was Team Hogan versus Team Andre. That was my number 3 match of 87. Number 2 match of 87. Ric Flair versus Ronnie Garvin. Ron Garvin, rugged Ronnie Garvin. The man with the hands of stone. Ron Garvin, Ric Flair at Starrcade 87. It was the main event of Starrcade 87, and it was damn good. It was hard hitting. I mean, they were chopping each other with everything they had. They were hitting each other hard as hell. Ric Flair, I'm sure his chest bled. He had veins in his chest pop because Ron Garvin was smacking the hell out of him. I mean, some of the hardest chops I've ever seen in a wrestling match is Ric Flair, Ron Garvin at Starrcade 87. One of my favorite matches of 87. It looked legit. It looked real. It was hard hitting. It was awesome. I mean, Ron Garvin was smacking Flair chop after chop like as loud as this. That loud on his chest. It was insane. So that's my number 2, Ric Flair, Ron Garvin. Ric Flair wins the NWA World title back at Starrcade 87. My number 1 match of 1987. Number 1 is from WrestleMania 3. Now you can try to guess what that is. Yes, it is what you think it is. Ricky Steamboat, I almost called him Rick, but Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against the Macho Man Randy Savage for the Intercontinental Championship. Ooh, yeah! It was epic. It was awesome. One of my favorite WrestleMania matches. It was great. I mean, you had near fall after near fall. The match was exciting. Both guys were going 100 miles per hour at each other. They weren't taking any breaths. They were just going over and over, spot after spot. It was epic. Macho Man, Ricky Steamboat from WrestleMania 3 is my number one match of 1987. Hope you enjoyed this edition of the Countdown Top 5 Matches of 1987. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guys. Subscribe to my YouTube. Like my videos. Share my videos. Comment on my videos. Comment and tell me your top 5 matches of 1987. If you were a fan in 87, tell me your favorite matches of 87. I would like to hear them. Bye for now, everybody.